This year's real estate market has been one of the hottest in the last 3 decades. This is Kiwi the Coast, your luxury real estate specialist, helping you maximize and sell the value of your coastal home. Hit the subscribe button. Let's jump into the data. Well, we got those new record home prices. Southern California home prices powered their way up to a new record this year, with the median price tipping the scales at over $693,500, and that's for the 6-county region in November. It was the region's 9th record home price this year, and that's according to CoreLogic's data just out December 16th. 4 of the region's 6 counties, that's Riverside, San Bernardino, Ventura and San Diego, also recorded record prices. What about that median home price? Last month's median home price was up 15.6% from November last year, and that amounts to $93,000 in a year. And that's the 5th biggest 12-month price jump since 1988. And that's surpassed only by the 4 busy months earlier this year. At November's pace, home prices rose $1,800 a week. And that's during the past 12 months. That's pricing a lot of buyers out of the market before they can even get an offer accepted. That's just the latest news in a year that's had one of the hottest real estate markets on record. What about the sales stats? Sales for 2021 through November totaled just under 258,000, and that's the largest amount in an 11-month period since 2006. November's tally of 22,426 transactions was up 23%, and that's the biggest one-year percentage gain in DQ News and CoreLogic's records. And home prices have increased year over year in all but 3 of the last 116 months. Some agents said that bidding wars of up to 3 to 4 dozen offers were commonplace, and that was at the height of the market frenzy last spring. Now, the market cooled a little bit over the summer as a lot of those buyers were starting to balk at those higher prices, but bidding wars continued, but with a few less buyers. I mean, let's face it, when you got 3 to 4 dozen buyers, hey, having a few less doesn't really alter the dynamics of that sale, does it? What about those mortgage rates? Let's look at those. Low mortgage rates, a pandemic-inspired search for larger homes, and a rising tide of all those millennial buyers filled this year's dramatic surge in demand. So this is kind of interesting. While the average 30-year interest rate averaged just under 8% for the past half century, this last year the average was 2.9%. But rates did tick up to 3%, a little higher in October. And of course, the combination of higher prices and rising interest rates is certainly cutting into the affordability of home purchases. The coming of age of those millennial buyers, and if you recall, those are the buyers who were born between 95 and 2005, has fueled this record surge in demand. And that's as more people in that age group from approximately 24 to 40 set about getting married and having children. Millennials, in fact, accounted for over 51% of all those mortgage applications in the last 2 years. That's up from 35% in 2015, according to CoreLogic. So it's kind of crazy to think that half the buyers out there are under 40. Now, this is kind of interesting. The share of home sales attributed to baby boomers and Gen Xers like me fell 8 to 10 percentage points, down to 14 to 29% respectively. So what's the forecast for 2022, and what's in store for those home buyers out there and home sellers? Well, home economists predict that the market next year will be less frenzied as rising interest rates suppress that buyer demand and more homes become available. In addition, the end of the mortgage forbearance that we had during the pandemic is likely to put additional pressure on those homeowners that are having difficulty paying their mortgages. They're going to be forced to sell, and we're going to see more of those homes enter the market next year. While most economists don't expect to see any price drops in 2022, price gains at best will fall to single digits. Hey, hope you found all that information valuable. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that you can stay up to date on all the real estate changes affecting you and the real estate market. See you on the next video. Varum.